how many more ups and downs and toss arounds and nonsense till I'm getting off of this roller coaster that I call home? What's the ETA? Let me call home. Shit, and I just wanna know. Tell me how many more. Drop down, give me 20 rounds on the floor. You don't think there's plenty enough pounds on my shoulders? Wait, hold up, I don't think I'm gonna hold up this boulder and just to fold me one. Maybe I should roll me one and be one with my elements of chromium and be done with this feeling I'm a lonely one. Man, I'm over it. Yeah, I'm overthinking. Maybe I should think more. Oversight's getting blurry, maybe I should blink more. Fuck it, I ain't running out of bars, just let me drink more. Uptown's getting covered with a sinkhole, and I am on the brink of collapse. Though I seem so relaxed, I believe a relapse is coming to turn my dreams into ashes. A link to my past. Don't ask me about the eggs in my basket and why I keep them to myself. All this while I'm seeking help. Am I in need of anything else than the soulmate that I have in my inner self? My innocence is a little helpless kid that's getting hella selfish. A sinner with self-damaging images trying to make me a medicine, headed straight into dangerous territories and end this thing with a ring of death, the Ferris wheel. Bear with me, I ain't saying I ain't planning to live. I'm only painting this picture for you to see how it feels when everything's falling apart minutes after it's built. When happiness is feeling guilty and tilting me to retreat without giving in to the beat of my heart, and my feet are apart from the seed of my art, preaching a little bit of darkness. It's a means of catharsis, partly because I am an artist, mostly because of these amusement parks in which I park my feelings until I top the ceiling, although such a thing don't exist. I reached the part of living where giving up's not even within my thoughts. Bitch, don't live a trip. I'ma get up on the stage with a milliliter painkiller headed to the brain, embracing the paintings of me in the rain, fading without a will to explain why my anger is building in vain when I'm yet to be angry at anybody doing any little bit of really imitating. My pain's entertaining the haters. It ain't what I made it. I may not have made it in any other way than to put up with my neighbors and reign in the game with the greatest. My fate is the same, but even so I'm gonna break it. Butt naked with nothing but the cream on the cake of my man bits. Oh man, it's getting dangerous, the amount of fanciness when I'm dancing with this girl like ain't nobody watching, touching on that subject. Ain't no doubt that there's no wearing of these drugs. She got me busting every move like ain't no fear of getting busted, and we're cussing like our fucking life's depending on it. Yo, can I be a little honest? I don't give a fuck about any of the problems that we're causing for anyone around us. They can all suck my dick in the thoughts. As far as I'm concerned, I'm a god this minute. When you're on top of me with a parking ticket, I'm the hardest critic of myself, so don't even bother calling me a narcissist. I'm beyond these liberal arts and widgets. So when I call out midgets, I'm regarding fidgeting balls in miniature golf with your face when it's hitting your face, when it's beating a dick in your face. Complacent to finish this race, but I live in the base. I feel a bit basic. Basically what I'm trying to say is this. Good gracious, the amount of weakness that's roaming these streets disgracious. I'm losing my patience, cause I'm hearing their cries and it's killing my vibe, man. I just wanna ride this wave, but the sea is draining. In a constant change, figuring if I can have my thoughts explained. Shit, I'm drawing a blank, there's no chance for you to understand my brain or to comprehend why I decided to slow down and wait for the pages to turn themselves. It seems as if they don't need my help. What sorcery is expected? I didn't even realize I'm infected with love and hate affecting every day move I made. At the end of the day, I'm a mage and I can't explain the way she makes me feel when her hands are placed in my waist like cravings for the bases. Endless yet again I'm facing, dancing with this girl like ain't nobody watching, touching on that subject. Ain't no doubt that there's no wearing of these drugs. She got me busting every move like ain't no fear of getting busted, and we're cussing like our fucking life's depending on it. A dirty dozen. A dozen roses shouldn't be enough to get her a hypnosis. She needs a guy like Moses to get on this and split 1,000 oceans. I'm the only choice, but it's gonna be taking more time to notice. So I'll leave her alone and just focus on myself, cause I'm an artist, and as such I need to promise not to let nobody overdose my self-esteem to the point where I forget myself and goals that I have set, upsetting my soul with my complexities and comfort zone intensives. Not to say I'm insensitive, I just can't keep playing this game like I ain't winning. Finally beginning to believe that I'm a big deal. Been dealing with doubt that I won't fit in. This inhumane theater is gonna be the enemy. I feel it in my bone. Been walking on my own for so long. I don't feel nothing on this road. It's bloodborne, I'm over it. No more trying to get along with the wrong souls. I'm forcing the chokehold while learning the Morse code. What for? I know it's up to me to stop pouring my blood towards the old ways of doing this. So it's so ruinous to put up with the thought of being caught up in ridiculous causes. Like what caused me to think I'm a problem that is not to be solved? What I gotta resolve. If the whole world was watching, would it control how I get involved with my enemies, knowing that I'm loaded with hope that they'll finish me off orally, so that I fold and start over with more power than all of them, to follow the more immoral path and murder them a bit more wholeheartedly. Late to the party, to the point where there is no point in partying with this joint. Fuck it, let me make a point, don't bother with the noise. No sense in making more annoying promises a joke for a living. I'm a comedian, but honestly I cope for a minute when I keep a couple targets in the scope. Pour a little bit of litter in the godforsaken hope, out a leader of the dope for the leaders of the woke society, soaking it in. So a king can't possibly control the amount of power that I hold. Here's the power I behold. What's a king to an all-seeing being beaten with a heart of gold? How much can I get it sold for? I can't afford holding on to this roller coaster without a little hope that when I get off I'ma be ready to cope with who I am and what I'm known for, other than to throw away more than what I hold on to. I got a hole in my heart, so there's no point in pointing it out that I'm anointed with light-headed disappointments, rightfully frightened of being alone for the rest of my life. So I might get on a throne just to mess with the light, but this time I ain't the one who's getting stuck in the darkness. So hark while I spark up another hard bass in the face of adversity, with alarming rates of complex lines and lyrics that'll pump grace into my dark veins, to the point where my heart aches, degenerates, then regenerates as a far greater version of what I had prayed would have evolved beyond the basic rhymes and lyrics of a child's play lyricist. Like I'm paying to get my palms sweaty, knees weak and my arms heavy, when I'm calm and steady as always, without setting off any of the alarms that my karma's been setting up for a dawn, when I'm chilling out by the lawn within 6 feet off the ground, praying that my life has been a little bit more than a little drop in the ocean. No shame living through the motions.